My beloved child, stop for a moment and listen carefully. Not tomorrow. Not later. Right now. Something shifted in the spirit realm just 28 minutes ago. A movement you could not see with your eyes, but heaven saw it clearly. I am Jesus, and I need you to hear this with your whole heart. The season that exhausted you is coming to an end. The tears you cried in silence, the nights you spent wondering if things would ever change, the battles you fought while pretending to be strong for everyone else. I saw all of it. And today, I am speaking directly to you. This is not coincidence. You did not randomly find these words. I guided you here because your soul needed this exact message at this exact time. My child, I know how tired you've been. I know how heavy your heart has felt lately. There were moments you smiled in front of others while secretly breaking inside. Moments where you kept saying I'm okay even though you felt lost, drained, and forgotten. But I never left you. Not once. Even in the moments where you questioned me, even in the moments where you wondered if your prayers were reaching heaven, I was still beside you. I heard every whispered prayer. I collected every tear. I stayed close through every lonely night. And now I need you to understand something deeply. The painful season you've been walking through did not come to destroy you. It came to prepare you. Exactly 28 minutes ago, chains started breaking in places you cannot yet see. Chains of fear. Chains of anxiety. Chains of hopelessness. Chains of disappointment. The enemy tried to convince you that nothing would ever change. He whispered lies into your mind, telling you that you were too broken, too weak, too far gone. But those lies are ending now. Because you kept holding on to me even when your faith felt small. Even when you were exhausted. Even when you felt numb. You still reached for me. And because of that, heaven is moving on your behalf. Right now, angels are surrounding you. Things that have weighed your spirit down for months are beginning to lose their grip. The heaviness is lifting. The darkness is weakening. The confusion is fading. You may not fully see it yet, but you will. Peace is coming back into your life. Real peace. Not temporary comfort. Not distraction. But the kind of peace only I can give. My child, I am restoring what pain tried to steal from you. The betrayal that wounded your heart will not define your future. The ejection that made you question your worth will not control your identity. The failures that embarrassed you will not decide your destiny. I decide your destiny. And I say you are still chosen. You are still loved. You are still called. I know there were moments where you asked me, Lord, how much longer? You grew tired of waiting. Tired of hoping. Tired of trying to stay strong. But hear me clearly now. The waiting was not punishment. I was building strength inside you. I was teaching you how to trust me even when nothing made sense. I was shaping your heart for the next chapter of your life. Because what is coming requires a stronger version of you. And now, you are ready. My beloved child, a new season has begun. The old season carried grief, confusion, fear, and delay. But this new season carries healing, clarity, provision, favor, and restoration. You are going to notice changes little by little. Your thoughts will begin to feel lighter. Your spirit will begin to breathe again. The anxiety that once controlled your mind will start losing power. The sadness that followed you everywhere will begin to fade. I am bringing life back into dry places. Dreams you buried are coming back to life. Hope you almost gave up on is rising again. And yes, There are blessings waiting ahead of you. Doors will open that you thought were permanently closed. Connections will appear at the right time. People who truly value you will enter your life. Opportunities you never expected will find you. Because when I move, no person can stop what I have planned for you. But listen carefully, my child. Do not go back to what I rescued you from. Do not return to the people, habits, or mindsets that slowly destroyed your peace. Some doors needed to close. Some relationships needed to end. Some delays were actually protection. I know you didn't understand it at the time. I know it hurt. But I was guarding your future even when you thought I was being silent. You asked me to guide your life. Now trust me enough to let me remove what cannot follow you into your next season. Do not reopen doors I intentionally closed. Do not chase things that I already removed from your path. What I have ahead of you is far greater than what you left behind. My child, you are not forgotten. You are not unwanted. You are not invisible. You are mine. Before the world ever spoke opinions over your life, I already called you loved. Before anyone read yeah, Ted you, I already chose you. Before fear ever reached your mind, I already had a purpose prepared for your future. Nothing about your life is accidental. Not your story. Not your struggles. Not even this moment right now. Everything is being woven together for something greater than you can currently see. So breathe again. Slow down and let your heart rest in me. You do not need to carry every burden alone anymore. You were never meant to survive entirely on your own strength. That pressure you feel to hold everything together, give it to me. That fear about tomorrow, place it in my hands. That guilt you've secretly carried for so long, release it. I did not create you to live trapped in shame. I created you to walk in freedom. And freedom is what I'm bringing into your life now. My beloved child, listen to me closely. The hardest part is ending. You survived moments you thought would destroy you. You made it through nights you thought you would never recover from. And even when you felt weak, I carried you. Every time you thought you were falling apart but somehow kept moving forward, that was me holding you together. Every breath you took through pain, I was there beside you. You were never abandoned. Not even once. Now I am calling you forward. Forward into healing. Forward into peace. Forward into purpose. Forward into joy. Do not stay trapped in yesterday. Do not keep reliving old wounds. The past no longer has authority over your future. You are entering a new chapter now. A chapter where your spirit grows stronger. A chapter where your faith becomes deeper. A chapter where your voice carries power again. You are going to laugh again. You are going to dream again. You are going to feel alive again. Because I am restoring your heart. And what I restore becomes even stronger than before. So keep your eyes on me. Not on fear. Not on delay. Not on what others think. Keep your eyes on me. I know the path ahead. I know what's waiting for you. And I promise you this. I will not leave you halfway through your healing. I will walk beside you through every step of this new season. Together, we are leaving the pain behind. Together, we are stepping into something beautiful. And my child, this is only the beginning. My precious child, stay here with me a little longer. Do not rush away from this moment. Your spirit needs to hear what I am about to say next because deep inside you, there are still wounds. You have tried to hide from everyone, even from yourself. I see them clearly. I see the disappointment you never fully healed from. I see the heartbreak you buried beneath your smile. I see the memories that still visit your mind late at night when everything becomes quiet. And I need you to know something today. You do not have to carry all of that pain anymore. For so long, you've tried to survive by pretending you were stronger than you really felt. You kept saying, "I'll be okay." You kept showing up for everyone else while your own soul was exhausted. You gave love while secretly feeling empty. You encouraged others while silently wondering who would encourage you. But I saw every hidden battle. I saw the moments you almost gave up. The moments where you felt emotionally drained. The moments where fear whispered, "Nothing is ever going to change." Yet somehow, you kept going. And that matters more than you realize. My child, your endurance was not wasted. Every painful season planted seeds inside of you that are now beginning to grow. The tears you cried in secret watered ground that heaven intends to bless. You may not understand all of it yet, but one day you will look back and realize that even in your hardest moments, I was preparing you for something greater. There were doors I had to close for your protection. There were people I had to remove because they could not go where I am taking you. There were delays that felt cruel at the time, but they were actually mercy in disguise. If I had answered certain prayers too early, you would have stepped into places before your heart was ready. But now something has changed. You are stronger, wiser, more aware of my voice, more dependent on me than on temporary things. And because of that, a new chapter is opening before you. My beloved child, I know you've spent a long time questioning your worth. You compared yourself to others. You watched people move ahead while you felt stuck in the same painful cycle. Sometimes you even wondered if I had forgotten about you. But I never forgot you. Not for a single moment. While you were waiting, I was working. While you were crying, I was shaping your future. While you felt hidden, I was building strength inside you that nobody else could see. The world measures value by success, attention, and recognition. But I look at the heart. And your heart, even through pain, kept reaching for me. That matters deeply in heaven. Listen carefully now. You are not behind. You are not too late. Your story is not over. There is still beauty ahead of you. There is still joy waiting for you. There are still miracles with your name attached to them. The enemy wanted you to believe that your best days were gone forever. He wanted you trapped in regret, trapped in shame, trapped in hopelessness. But I am breaking those chains now. You are not defined by your worst moments. You are not defined by your failures. You are not defined by what others said about you. You are defined by my love. And my love for you has never changed. My child, let me speak truth over your life again. You are chosen. You are seen. You are valuable. You are deeply loved. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not too broken to be restored. There is still purpose inside you. There is still light inside you. There is still strength inside you that you haven't even discovered yet. And now I am awakening it. You spent too much time doubting yourself. Too much time apologizing for who you are. Too much time shrinking your voice because of fear. But this next season will be different. I am placing boldness inside you. Not pride. Not arrogance. But holy confidence. The confidence that comes from knowing you do not walk alone. You no longer need validation from people who never truly understood your heart. You no longer need approval from those who only saw your weaknesses. My approval is enough. And I already call you worthy. I already call you mine. I know you've been afraid to hope again. Afraid that disappointment might come back. Afraid that if you trust again, life might hurt you again. But hear me carefully, my child. Not every season will look like the last one. You are stepping into a different season now. A season where healing replaces heartbreak. A season where clarity replaces confusion. A season where peace becomes stronger than fear. I am restoring your ability to dream again. The parts of you that felt emotionally numb are beginning to come alive again. That heaviness in your chest will not remain forever. That exhaustion in your spirit will not control you forever. I am breathing fresh life into you. Even now. Can you feel it? That small sense of peace returning? That quiet strength slowly rising again? That hope you thought had disappeared? That is me. That is my presence surrounding you. My beloved child, stop punishing yourself for things I already forgave. Stop replaying old mistakes. Stop carrying guilt that I already paid for. I did not create you to live chained to your past. I created you to walk forward in freedom. You don't need to earn my love by exhausting yourself. You already have my love. Completely. Fully. Without condition. Even in your weakest moments, I stay faithful. Even when your faith feels small, I stay close. Even when you struggle, I still call you my child. Now listen to me carefully because this part is important. The voices that once discouraged you will lose their influence over your life. The opinions that wounded you will no longer control your confidence. The rejection that broke your heart will not stop your future. I am lifting your head again. I am rebuilding your confidence again. I am reminding you who you truly are. Not a failure. Not forgotten. Not abandoned. But chosen. Anointed. Protected. And deeply loved. You are about to walk into rooms you once prayed for. You are about to experience opportunities you once thought were impossible. You are about to meet people who recognize your value instead of draining your spirit. Because I am aligning things in ways you cannot yet see. And yes, there will still be challenges ahead. But you will not face them the same way anymore. Because now you know I am with you. You are no longer fighting alone. I am strengthening your spirit. I am guiding your steps. I am preparing blessings that no person can block. The future ahead of you is not empty. It is filled with purpose. Filled with growth. Filled with unexpected goodness. So do not give up now. Do not lose faith now. You have already survived too much to quit at the edge of your breakthrough. My child, this is your time to rise again. Rise from disappointment. Rise from fear. Rise from shame. Rise from the pain that tried to silence your spirit. You are not staying in survival mode forever. You are stepping into healing. You are stepping into peace. You are stepping into a life where my presence becomes stronger than your fear. So breathe deeply again. Let your shoulders relax. Let your heart rest. You do not have to carry tomorrow before it arrives. I am already there waiting for you. And I promise you this. The story I am writing for your life is far from over. In fact, something beautiful is only now beginning. My beloved child, come closer and keep listening. There is still some tea. In your heart needs to understand. You have spent so much of your life trying to be strong for everyone around you that you forgot what it feels like to simply rest in my presence. You carried responsibilities that exhausted you. You carried emotional wounds nobody knew about. You carried fears you never spoke out loud because you didn't want anyone to see how overwhelmed you truly felt. But I saw it all. I saw the nights where your thoughts would not let you sleep. I saw the moments where anxiety wrapped around your mind like chains. I saw the silent tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. And still, through all of it, I stayed beside you. My child, I never expected you to carry life alone. That pressure you feel to hold everything together was never placed on you by me. I did not ask you to be perfect. I asked you to stay close to me. There is a difference. For too long, you believed the lie that your worth depended on how much you achieved, how strong you appeared, or how little pain you showed. But your value has never been based on performance. Your value comes from the simple truth that you are mine. Even when you felt weak, I loved you. Even when you doubted yourself, I stayed faithful. Even when you made mistakes, I never walked away. My love for you is not fragile. It does not disappear every time you struggle. It remains steady through every season. That is why I need you to stop condemning yourself. Stop speaking to yourself with so much harshness. Stop believing that your failures disqualify you from the future I prepared for you. They do not. Your mistakes did not surprise me. Your brokenness does not scare me. I already knew every battle you would face before you were born, and I still chose you. I still called you. I still placed purpose inside your life. My beloved child, listen carefully now. You are entering a season where your mind will begin to heal. The fear that once ruled your thoughts is losing power. The sadness that weighed down your spirit is beginning to loosen its grip. The confusion that kept you stuck will slowly be replaced with clarity. I am bringing order where chaos once lived. Peace where anxiety once lived. Hope where hopelessness once lived. You may not wake up tomorrow with every problem suddenly gone, but something deeper is happening. I am changing you from the inside out. I am rebuilding your confidence. I am restoring your joy. I am teaching your heart how to trust. Again. And yes, my child, I know trust feels difficult for you now. Life disappointed you. People disappointed you. Some wounds cut so deeply that you became afraid to open your heart again. But do not let pain harden the beautiful heart I placed inside you. You were not created to live guarded forever. You are created to love, to grow, to hope, and to walk freely with me. The enemy wanted your pain to turn into bitterness. He wanted disappointment to become permanent. He wanted fear to silence your future. But he does not have the final word over your life. I do. And I say your future is still filled with promise. There are still moments ahead that will make your heart smile again. There are still prayers waiting to be answered. There are still blessings you haven't even imagined yet. My child, stop assuming that because something hurt before, it will always hurt. Stop believing that one painful chapter defines the rest of your story. I am the author of your story. And I am still writing it. The chapter you are entering now will not look like the chapter you survived before. This next season carries growth. It carries healing. It carries restoration. It carries peace that cannot be explained by circumstances. I know you've become tired. Tired of waiting. Tired of hoping. Tired of starting over. But hear me clearly. You are closer than you realize. Closer to healing. Closer to breakthrough. Closer to peace. Closer to becoming the person I created you to be. Do not give up now. Do not return to old mindsets just because the process feels slow. Growth takes time. Healing takes time. But every step forward matters, even the small ones. Every time you choose faith over fear, you are growing. Every time you continue despite exhaustion, you are becoming stronger. Every time you trust me when life feels uncertain, your spirit becomes more rooted. And those roots will sustain you in the seasons ahead. My beloved child, there is something else I need you to hear today. You are not invisible. I know sometimes it felt like nobody truly understood you. You gave so much to others while secretly feeling unseen yourself. But I see you completely. I see the kindness in your heart. I see the love you continue giving despite your own pain. I see the quiet sacrifices nobody thanks you for. I see the battles you never talk about. And heaven honors what the world overlooked. Nothing you endured was wasted. Nothing you revived was meaningless. Even your hardest seasons produced strength inside you. The pain shaped you, but it will not define you forever. I am taking everything that tried to break you and turning it into wisdom, compassion, and purpose. One day, your story will help heal someone else. One day, the very wounds that once made you cry will become proof of my faithfulness in your life. You will speak hope into people who feel hopeless. You will comfort people who feel broken. You will remind others that healing is possible because you lived through it yourself. That is why your survival mattered. That is why you could not quit. There is still purpose attached to your life. My child, I also need you to release the need to control everything. You exhaust yourself trying to predict the future, trying to prepare for every possible outcome, trying to avoid getting hurt again. But peace does not come from controlling everything. Peace comes from trusting me, trusting that I will guide you, trusting that I will protect you, trusting that even when life feels uncertain, I remain faithful. You do not need to have every answer right now. You only need to take the next step with me. I will reveal the rest in time. I am already ahead of you, already preparing doors, already arranging divine connections, already removing hidden dangers from your path, already working behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. So stop assuming silence means abandonment. Just because you cannot see movement does not mean heaven stopped working. Sometimes the greatest miracles begin quietly. Sometimes transformation happens deep beneath the surface before anything changes outwardly. And that is exactly what is happening in your life now. My beloved child, let today be the day you stop speaking defeat over yourself. No more saying, nothing will ever change. No more saying, I'm too broken. No more saying, it's too late for me. Those words do not come from me. Speak life again. Speak hope again. Speak healing again. Even before you fully see the results. Your words carry power. And I want your voice to align with the future I am preparing for you. A future filled with peace. A future filled with purpose. A future filled with joy you thought you lost forever. You are rising now. Slowly. Steadily. Beautifully. The darkness did not defeat you. The pain did not destroy you. The delay did not cancel your purpose. You are still here. Chosen. Still loved. Still moving forward. And my child, the best part of your story has not happened yet. Something beautiful is unfolding even now. So keep your eyes on me. Keep your heart open. And keep walking forward with faith. Because I am leading you into a season your soul has been praying for all along.